that prediction segment with like we have to move the show along, Halvor, who's going to take it?
Come
and then
on,
Halvor
Halvor.
gave an answer, and then Pimp says, is it going to be a big victory or a small victory? Do you get that? Like, that's funny, dude. That's funny. That's quick as well.
Man, who knew? Pimp's been on a desk before, clearly. And we're right.
No, but for real, man, like, you know, he's now like the boss of desks by default. If he can do more roles than the others on there, he's a scary guy. And now look at this Big Omen Academy. If you want to look at some more scary guys, here they are. They're steamrolling the A-bomb site. It's just good results after questionable results.
Yeah, team kill from Big, but they're still up a man, right? That's got to feel good.
Was there even anything happening? No. Lapex just domed him out of the round.
Yeah, he didn't Lomic as well, right? So at least there's some value there, trying to finish the job now. Anyone can, and there's no kit right now.
Anyone could do it, and someone has to!
At any point, and they are. Everyone's fighting anyone, and Lapex now 1v1 jumped onto the box, but I don't know if there's time.
It's anyone's round!
I think he's got it. Lovely stuff. I'm surprised. I don't know why the Palace player swung. It felt like Big just kind of... yeah, it felt like Big kind of threw that away. They had the bomb plant, they had 3v2, they were tucked. Everyone went for the fight. Lapex, I mean, he can't really do anything there. He stalled as long as
we've said everyone and anything and nothing and too much already.
Dies eventually to the hands of everyone. So, does anyone know what happened there? I don't. No one does.
I'm actually going to freak out.
Let's continue. VP up around, and yeah, I'm a little bit shocked at that one. It felt like Big got ahead of themselves.
Oh. German Deagles. Normally, that's the only words I say whenever the German Deagles are in play. I find that it's like Bloody Mary, right? When you look in a mirror, you say her name 3 times, she appears and beats you up or whatever happens, right? Like, if you say German Deags, German Deags, German Deags, well, then now I've just willed some otherworldly forces of nature into the fray. Right? These Deagles, not to be slept on, Hugo. They're very metallic, not very comfortable. And also, they could uproot this round.
Oh, well. Could, should, would. Maybe won't. Although I say that, and the Deagle does strike Harry, so is this going to be the call? Yes,
I told you. I did it.
Up.
I'm sorry.
He said it 3 times, and look at what's happened. 2 kills so far. Still looking for that magic number 3. Lomic doesn't want to give
Hugo,
it away.
you try. Maybe it needs the power of 2. Say German Deags 3 times.
German Deags, German Deags.
We've summoned the mighty German Deags.
Auf geht's, Deags.
Here we go. Here he is, Mr. Herman Deags himself in the site.
This is a lot safer though. Big aren't making the mistake they made on that pistol.
Oh no!
But then the cookie crumbles. Bomb smoked. They've not got a kit. And one more bullet might have done it. Could have taken Bloody off the bomb instead, Lomic. But gets the headshot. And we go on. VP win 2-0. Lomic with 3 kills in that round. And I don't know how VP have won either of these rounds, but they have, Harry. The German Deags, they do some damage, but they don't do enough.
Yeah, and you know, I always think like, if only I could hear what Big Omen Academy were like talking about in these rounds, right? It might be a nice way for us to get an idea of where their heads are at, right? On the Big Omen Academy side of things. It would be a really nice way to kind of understand what's up. Yeah, I'm trying to stall it because it's paused, so we can't go to the comms yet, but this could last a while, and I don't want to get stuck on that roundabout, right? Of just going around the... Yeah.
You're still stalling.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can see it. I can see it in your eyes, Harry. That's fine. We can just wait, you know? We don't want to leak all the strats, right? That's part of the reasons why we don't, you know, for those wondering, We don't have, you know, a lot of comms from tier 1 teams. We don't really know what's going on there. You know, certain teams, and respect to them, the ones that do this, record the comms from matches, and then they will edit them and put them together and make highlight videos that, you know, show the comms but don't show enough. Well, for clarification here, we jump into comms sometimes, but all the players, all the orgs have approved this. They know what round is coming in. The players are aware that they're going live out to stream, and so everyone's happy, everyone's comfortable. I think that's a really cool detail, something that Weplay have done that, you know, we don't really see. We don't get live comms in any other tournaments right now. We may have, like, you know, videos and stuff and pieces, which are cool. But I think the more the merrier. Let's get in to those big Omen Academy comms.
Okay.
Aufgechunkt. Let's go, Mann.
Smokst du Top-Con von Boxen, Lukas?
Weiß noch nicht. Gucken wir. Wir nehmen Mitte erstmal ganz
Willst du
normal ein.
TV oder nicht?
Nein, nein.
Wenn nur Smoke kommt.
Halt eine Rückenflash, falls die pushen.
Ja. In Gold. Halt Con.
Flash Rücken fliegt.
Con-Smoke.
Raus.
Aber
Halt
B
grad
aus oder
kurz.
Aug B aus.
Aug B aus.
Halt.
Ich geh
die
Con vor
abgesmoked.
Top-Con smoken.
Ich smoke Wunder nach,
Wir haben
okay?
Deep B ausgesmoked.
Okay,
Ja,
frei.
mach.
Kann nur in
Con-
der Ecke
Con-
halten.
Con-
Con One-Way, einer Con links.
Wir müssen. Ich smoke Top Con.
Ja,
Muss
ich
dann
mach
halt
nur Con links
Mollon.
raus.
Und ich geh Steg, geht ihr beide.
Mono links.
Nee, komm mit mir Steg.
Ja. Wolltest du
Perfekt.
Con?
Molly?
Cool, Bombe.
Hier.
Windows Smoke faded. Windows Smoke gefadet. Top Con Smoke, dicke Gap.
Da
Kannst
ist
du
einmal
boosten?
fertig hier rein.
Kannst du
Ja, ich
boosten?
boost dich. Ladder frei, ich boost dich.
Aus B aus frei.
BM's A-Hit. Rechts oben im Eck.
Smoke
über A.
kurz, kurz durch.
Gold.
Das
Ist-
kann immer noch oben sein.
Bank!
Bring raus.
Links gemoved.
Wer ist tot? Bitte,
Simpel.
die weiß.
Backside
Nice,
down.
Mann.
Küche!
L,
DKL.
bei Küche.
DL nicht.
Gut auf Smoke.
DL.
Das ist die einzige Smoke.
Das ist Küche.
Einer kurz.
Planter.
Keiner hat Babs.
Kannst
Einer ist
du
kurz,
Küche
zwei
smoken?
Zwei
Küche.
Küche, zwei, einer kurz.
Kurz kann vor jetzt.
Kurz vor Smoke.
Ja, L raus.
Küche.
Schade, Mann, nice try.
Mann. Ich kann nie was halten.
Jungs, kommunizieren. Ali, du musst sagen zu Nico, swing auf meinen Kontakt, ey.
Ich dachte dir ganz.
And we're back in. Yeah, nice round out of VP. This is exciting though, Harry, right? I think a lot of us are leaning in the favor of Big, considering, you know, how they started this event. VP have looked pretty quiet, all things considered, but we haven't seen VP on this map. And, you know, it's Mirage. Everyone knows Mirage. Everyone knows what they're doing. So despite not seeing VP on this map, we don't know what they've got to show us. Right now, things are looking pretty good. Apex unable to pull out the 1v3 with the AWP. And Big frustrated at that, perhaps. They got a bomb plant, that's enough to buy. And they're going to go for a more default round and execute, it seems, with a player lurking in through underpass. Timing is everything for that Con player as Big get out onto this bomb site. Molly's thrown. We've even got a boost to try and catch this Palace player. Lovely idea for Lomic, and he's put into pole position. Takes down the first. Aqua's spammed through the smoke, and this under player's hit a good timing. He might be able to catch the kill, but traded immediately. Lapex taking down that short man. 2-on-4 now. Bigger locked out. The smokes are faded. They have no more. Uh-oh.
Yeah, this is rough now. Mac 10 in CT, the only player left standing. He is going to remove Bloody K from the round. But now he finds himself in a 1-on-3. Nick, this is a lot of pressure. This is a tall task ahead of him. He's at least got time on his side, but he doesn't have much else. Even that is slowly turning against him. Trapped in, they've got him pinned. There's a player wrapping CT in Roofire, and he's looking to steal the round away. 4-0 for Vp.Prodigy. And if VP end up being an incredible Mirage team, I'm almost molding at that point. Why haven't we seen this out of them before? This is a really good start.
New map, new VP maybe, Harry. It's you know, it's big on the T side. They're just trying to get in. It's first game of the day. You're always warming up a little bit. And also, we're seeing some cool ideas, like that boost as well. That just seems so, you know, normal, like nothing special about it. But that's a really cool idea that you don't often see on A executes. And a great way of killing that Palace lurker. Big now put back to pistols yet again. Nade stacked is glaive at the top of middle. See what I mean? VP, they've got lots of things that, you know, we have no idea what left is in store. Now that's awkward for Rootfire. Orb does catch Nick crossing, and there's a gun picked up, but Aqua stays in the tech right now, chasing down that lone man in Marker. He gets the kill. Here's Result to try and recover the round, try and trade that frag out, and he does eventually. Now double short retake. Result can just stay alive. They're not going to let it happen. Chasing him is Prime Tabs. Result's heard the steps. He knows what's up, and he wins the fight, leaving Lapex alone again. And he can't clutch it out, leaving VP up 5-0. Okay. Vp.Prodigy beating down a Big Omen Academy on my Mirage? Okay, keep it up.
Yeah, this is a kind of confidence I'm not used to seeing out of Vp.Prodigy. Thus far, a lot of the calling has been very decisive. They've been very, very grouped. They've been keen to fight. When I think VP, I think, you know, scared, mind-gamey team, as opposed to brute force, you know, breaking you down at the doors squad, man. Like, normally, Roofire is very hands-on with managing the rotations. He'll be the guy nipping around. Well, here, he's more leaning over towards that B site from the get-go. It's a more stagnant position for him. Okay.
Right.
That's an interesting way to open the round. Bloody no idea how he gets killed there, but he does. Through the smoke for Nick. One bullet has removed one of these orbs from the round, and now Big, a man up. They're going to take this one slow. They're going to milk it for everything it's worth.
Make the most out of this man up if you're Big. They've left this one man in middle to try and catch a free kill, but it might come to him and he might not like what he receives. Cheerful walking up middle. Lapex doesn't know. It's not Lapex, rather, it's a rifle. Nick still hiding out, and Cheerful gets spotted going back into connector as this A play comes in. Lomik, that's a helpful Molotov from his teammate. He's holding on to it. Two guys at ramp with 20 seconds. It's all on this con player. It's all on Nick right now with a backstab. There's the shot from Lomik. Ramp denied. Nick with the backstab that we've been waiting for, and Prime Taps comes out of Palace, leaving Lomik trapped on ramp. He needs support, and he can't find that angle. Falling apart. Roofire jumps in and wins his 1v1. There's only 10 seconds left, but he can't deny the bomb plant with Prime Taps covering, and Big will finally win their first round. Pretty wild round. I imagine the comms would have been all over the place there for Big, but despite that double ramp setup and the bomb getting dropped, they recover it. The CT money strikes again, Harry. 5 wins in a row. Lose one, you're broke.
Yeah, it's always the way, right? It's always the way. Just always the way, Hugo. No money for these CTs. Means no gunnies in this round either. Just the pistols, Hugo. That's a Big Omen Academy. They're looking to stumble back to their feet.
Yeah, I mean, we're expecting them as favorites here, right? So that certainly should be the port of call. Got this buy up, right? 3 players kept enough money or had enough money, 2 didn't. So VP have just thrown in what they can. It's left them with an AWP and 1 M4. Bloody pushing B, Aqua holding. It's the second player. But Bloody doesn't need support. He gets an upgrade as well. Free gun. Thank you. And you can see Cheerful fall out as well. No one wants to give away picks now. You're 5-on-4 up. Big have lost a fair bit of real estate as well. Ooh. Good grenade. Luckily, the low player was already out. And so the pressure's on Big here, grouping up and hitting a bomb site as 4.
VP are doing a lot of cool stuff on this CT side. I'm really left wondering, why haven't we seen Mirage out of them yet? Even the mid-round aggression into the apartments is just wonderful, and it's the kind of calculated risks that we very rarely see them take on maps that we often associate with this squad, like Overpass, right? That's one of my critiques of VP there, is that they never lean into mid-round aggression. We've just got it here in this little force buy. It's netted in that early 4-on-5. Now made a 4-on-4, but there's more aggression where that came from.
So much impact.
Big spot for Cheerful, right? Yeah, it doesn't get a kill, but it's not about kills now if you're this guy. It's about directing the flow of your team. You get that spot, you know that it's going to be an A play, and so everyone's in position now. And he still has a chance at a backstab later in the round.
Yeah, Resol's on site, he's doing the work. Cheerful with a flank, and he's giving it up, but they can't turn. So many flashes, so many targets. Big don't know where to look, and Cheerful has done the dirty with a FAMAS. 2 kills. Glaive has to hunt him, but he can't win it out. Vp.Prodigy, who in that round, with a deagle, doubles up. 20 health, doesn't stop him. And VP win a broken buy. That's a lovely round out of them. Big starting to be put to the test today, Harry. It's a rare case to be seen. Big have been the ones demanding respect from many a roster at this tournament, but right now, Vp.Prodigy, bottom of the board, and, well, doing all they need. 6-1, and money gone here for Big. Skew it by Orb, AK, Deagle, Mag 10.
Ooh, fast B play for Big Omen Academy. This was how they were able to find a round not too long ago. This time, the initial results are a lot better for Vp.Prodigy, and they're getting sweeter. The AWPs both chime in with a kill.
This is... Oh, if only he went through.
The bombs dropped up in apartments as well. That's a real annoying bomb to pick up.
Oh.
Prime.Tap's at least going to get one of these AWPs off the angle. That's a bit more room to Glaive now. But the swing from the MP9 cuts him down. Prime.Tap's, they know where he is. They've got him trapped on an island. And there's the double swing. He knew it was coming as well. He's telling us. He's telling all us folks watching at home, like, yeah, I know what they're doing. I'm not silly. But if they do that right, there's very little you can do to counter it, right? That double swing just, fighting 2 enemies worlds apart.
More Deagles, Harry, but they didn't do well last time. They got the entries. Hell, they got 3 kills, but they couldn't convert the round. Need a better Big out of this one. Resol getting spammed. They might have heard the connection. He's up close. He's playing with fire. Oh, how is he even alive? Re-smoke, and finally, the Deagles do what they set out to. Dropping a gun at ramp. Big. 1 flash is all they have to commit. So, good luck. Resetting a man to middle. Glaive clearing deep B. And I like this move for Big. They're still going to end A, but they just want to regain some map control. Make sure the VP haven't pushed up. If you see a player here this deep in apps, you know that there's an A stack. Even without that info, VP are making the risk of running an A stack. But there's info getting hurt by Bloody. He hears those steps up in B. Will that adjust anything? Or do VP sit back confident in their setup? That looks to be the play right now. Still waiting for an A round. Bloody has to check his back eventually, but he seems pretty assured that this is the play, and he's right.
Yeah, VP seemingly have the read. There's one of the AWPs opening up. He still loses a player in the site. There's a boost up in CT coming in to offer some assistance. And yeah, the AWPs have got this one unlocked. That is, unless Aqua can make it interesting, but only good for the first. Traded after the fact. Vp.Prodigy continue this CT side tear.
Yeah, This is it's super impressive. You got to wonder when or if Big will wake up in this T side, right? If you were going to tell me it would have been a one-sided map, I would not have put VP in that position. But you can't take it away from them. They've had a lot of ideas. Their setups have been good. They believed in the calls. The AWP has been carrying some rounds, not every round. And yeah, we have a good sign out of VP. No weak players right now. No hole in the defense. Big have to try and make one themselves. Get the hammer out. And a quick pause before they do to hammer down the details of this next gun round. Yeah, you do wonder, where has Mirage been all event long for these VP guys?
Mate, no, yeah, that's my biggest takeaway from this so far. Like, just in terms of how they're approaching this CT side, it looks really refreshing. Like, this is a very, very nice look for VP, and honestly, it's not the style I thought we were going to have out of them at all. It's, you know, all things considered, it's reasonably aggressive. Like, they're keen on taking map control away in each and every one of these rounds, be it apartments or middle, they're always taking something. And we don't see this from VP on any other map. Oh, lovely little kill to open up. Can't ask for more than one out of him there. Now Cheerful, mollied out into the open, might be a dead man. He can't take him to the grave with him. He was forced into a fight he didn't want to take, and that's exactly what Big wanted. This now slows down a bit. They do have players in the site, guys like Prime Taps here, pushed all the way up. The VP even know about this guy. He's been able to sneak in the sidelines. There he is, trading that kill. And while this is happening, Lapex is all the way up in window room.
Yeah, backstab onto Lomic there. Nice little flankaroo, and Big. They don't need to rotate out of B with his position. They just box in this last A player. Roofire, unknown to them, going to double back to the jungle. But that's just as Lapex is clearing it. He might hold on to the little window room. That molly actually cuts Lapex off. So Roofire can enter. But can he really win the round? 1 on 3. Walking up on Lapex, first clear, and he doesn't commit to it. So Big will pick up their second. It was about time. It was getting a bit scary here on this T side, especially considering Big, you know, we have seen them play this map. Not to the greatest effect, but if you remember their opening matchup, it was against Na'Vi Jr., another strong Mirage team, and Big just humiliated them. Big looks so good on that T side. This is a very different team right now, it feels. Obviously, they went on for a rematch on the same map, and they lost it. Big even got shredded by Mouse here on Mirage as well the other day, so starting to see more signs of that here for Big. Not if they can build off of that 1 round win and start to make this a strong half.
Yeah, just the standard A side execute again. Smoke's gone over, but they're not going to commit to it. They get smoked off at ramp. Re-smoking to further try and tame these big guns that border the A-bomb site. Big are fine to wait this out though. Oh, and they're just contacting it out of ramp. Kind of a cool idea considering, you know, so much utility went over early and they've been able to trade these initial few kills to their advantage. There's even a late con player that should have this kill. Oh, what?
How?
Okay, Big turn. Has that spurred you on? The wallbang's not connecting. It will find the man in the bottom of con. And they just about get it over the line. Glave's playing that in tandem with his teammate.
Yeah, he was so ready for that corner. You know, even looking into the ground to try and stop you getting wallbanged, a nice idea. But yeah, Lapex, let's not talk about it. What I will talk about is how for getting that whiff. Lapex has had a lot of good timings on his mid lurks in this T side, right? You know, coming in on that ladder flank up on short, the other A round, and winning that. And even just there, I mean, the position was good. The shot usually would be good. And even though he died, it led Big to a round. And that's all Big needs right more. Just a few more of those on this T side. And this will be a freebie. USPs for VP. So it doesn't get easier than this.
Yeah, this is how 3 quickly becomes 4, and then you can only hope for more if you're Big Omen Academy. If it rhymes, it means it's gonna happen. Oh, pistol opens up, but everything should get returned to normal. And it looks like it might. There we go. Normality is restored. The couple of pistols that find success are cleaned up. And Big do come in with that conversion. But now we have the big guns coming back out for Vp.Prodigy. Only a matter of rounds left before this first half is over. And so a few more chances for Big to make this a good first half after all, right? If you're able to turn around an 8-1 to an 8-7, suddenly that's very good vibes going into the second half.
What have we got here for Big? We've had a lot of AXX with this mid-lurk, like I've been saying, but eventually VP are going to start cottoning on. I feel like both times Big have won these A rounds, it's begun with Result playing behind the ramp, smoking, getting spammed. Even if he gets a kill, he never gets more than one. And we know Result's better than that, so not going to be making that mistake this time. Just sat under balcony, at least in a position to multi-kill. It's a B round though, and we've got 3 CTs here. VP have read it well. Bloody waiting for that contact. They smoke him, and he moves out. They have no idea. B player's holding on strong. Bloody hits a molly, but it doesn't matter. He's going to kill them all. Short player last up, and he won't make it much further. It's going to be an easy peasy B hold for the 3 men there on Vp.Prodigy. 9-4, and Big walk right into it.
And another cool idea from Rufire's boys, man, over towards B. They have that triple setup. They have the player up on plat. They spot a short guy, and then the player at bench throws a smoke. You pointed it out as it happened into that choke point, and suddenly they go, oh, well, the second B player, he's bench. Like, you know, I just saw him throw the smoke. And so everyone starts running into the site. They completely discount platform. They're thinking, like, why would you smoke off your own guy right as he's about to get this mow down? And so they discount that position, and it means that Bloody just closes the round out nice and easy. Now this is a much quicker connector to A play for Big Omen Academy. But it's traded and kept even by Result. He hears a player out above him, but just gets shot in the top of the head. Yeah, that's a bit of a question mark.
He's waiting for the drop. He thinks that player's not going to commit or going to drop down, but yeah, he definitely heard the steps above him. Oh, Nick! That was an accident. That was not what he wanted, but he's more than happy with the result. 4 on 3. Just pulled a knife out and walking right through the smoke. Oh my goodness. Yeah, you take it. I mean, you take it, but maybe you take them all. They're going to line up for Nick. There's another, and backing up into the lurk. Lapex is on hunt patrol. He won't let anyone save. 5 rounds there for Big, and they've got 1 more at the end of the half to try and nab on this T side. Certainly could be theirs with the money of VP being in a bit of a state as well. A couple of guns is all they'll be able to field. Lovely speed though on that round there for VP, for Big rather. Look at this. Not even ready. Not just pulls the knife. Oh, okay. I guess I'll use this. Yeah, the pace change for Big is nice, but is that going to be a one and done? Doesn't look like it. They're storming A again, Harry.
Yeah, I mean, hell, dude, can't argue with results, but this time it's not gone swimmingly. Nick and Glaive already blowing out of the water. I realize very quickly they're big, little big fish in a big planet, and now
In a tiny pond.
Apex.
There's plenty more fish in the ocean. Big fish, that is.
And there's not a lot of ocean going spare, but there's motion in the ocean in middle.
Oh, look at this B push.
Oh, but the B push, mate. Oh,
he's been
but
spotted.
he's been seen.
Ah!
Now, you know, the hills, much like an ocean, has eyes here. A 2-1-man surviving situation. One man will make work out of another.
Puts the ocean on his skin, or else he gets the fish again. Lapex 1v3. And he should be dead. There it is. 10-5. Vp.Prodigy looking damn good on the CT side.
Why did you say it like that?
Just because I really want to emphasize
Yeah.
how damn good they're looking, Harry. And yeah, really nice half. 10 rounds. Grit your teeth if you're big. Hopefully that second can be a little bit nicer to you. But don't get drawn in by these German Deagles. They didn't win any rounds here for Big. It came to a few gun rounds, a few A splits right near the end of the half here for Big Omen Academy. B rounds shut down by VP. And that one pace change was nice to catch VP off guard, but they did it again and it didn't work.
Yeah, because it's not a pace change at that point.
Yeah.
It's a pace continuation, and those are different things. You know, from watching all these highlights back, it does get you thinking about all the rounds that could have been and sadly weren't for Big Omen Academy, right? They had a lot like that to open up this map, and so if this ends up being one of these situations where they do get it close but they lose out, you're going to be left saying, well, you did have ample opportunity in those, especially I'm thinking like first 5-6 rounds. You had chances, and Big know they had chances, right? Even thinking back to the pistol that was a 3v2 that they end up losing. So you really hope for their sake that, like, if this does slip away from them, it's not on the back of some epic, you know, comeback, unreal proportions. Oh, 14-15, and then they just have it snatched away from them. That would suck, because then you're left looking back going, man, if only we just didn't overface in that pistol in a 1 round, in a 3-on-2. Damn, if only, you know, a couple of rounds later we hadn't lost another post plan. These are all things that get in your head a bit.
Yeah.
And they do make it harder to make these comebacks happen. So let's go into the Vp.Prodigy team speak. Let's see how these guys are getting on.
И просто отдыхаю, бля. Пам, убил Вань.
Ты на стрифах. Он один играет, скорее всего, опять эти три.
Хорошо, понаглей, чё, понаглей. Да только
Так,
чек.
окно прыгает.
Но если он репикает, он вряд ли один, брат. Под коврами кать крысы, мне же.
Кон и окно.
Кон и окно.
Хотите
Идём,
разойдёмся?
пикает, и кон пикает.
КТ-1, КТ.
Бля, я сижу тут. Я сижу просто, Лёх.
Дал флеш,
Можешь ко
Жень.
мне в мид прийти? Тебя может пикать
Короче, у
откуда
меня
угодно.
неприятно тут вообще.
Я гуляю, все ок.
Я ушел сильно.
Зига пикнул.
Поживи.
Я зиг пробую. Не вижу
Он
зиг.
в ладер, скорее всего, зашел, он прям нагло пикал.
Сейчас я ТВ чекну. Иду к тебе.
Я, короче, кон пробую заходить.
Стой, жив.
Он
Кон
убил
убил,
окно и
окно.
Зига.
Дига окно.
Дига. Дига окно.
Зиг
Зига
убил.
убили окно же.
Поживи.
Я бы дом возвращаюсь. Можем регруп сделать, минута.
Да.
КТ далеко был еще.
Угу.
Чекай, может, яма какая-нибудь.
Тип без армора был у них, диффуза, наверное, есть.
Да,
Б
диффуза
пойдем?
ты выбил, ты диффуза
Да,
выбил
пойдем
в
Б.
коне.
Короче, выходим Б, нам надо прочекать 3-4, после этого только будем ставить, понял?
Хорошо.
Ты
Вместе
будешь-
задавим.
Прям прыгай, понял?
Давай по левой задавим вместе.
Давай.
Зига как живой, по идее.
Не, убили Зиг.
Я выпрыгиваю, Вань. Я побежал.
Может, Фора спрятаться.
Кич.
На даче.
Я ставлю под зиг, Вань.
Зига!
Зига. Бля. Эдвард.
Найс.
Да,
Нормально,
я
поставь
его
бомбу,
ставил, Вань.
Закрыто бы ставили
Да,
от всего.
закрыто.
и всё.
And that looks like a Big Omen Academy route. What are you boys doing?
Chill, Prime Tabs. We're watching you.
Look, we get it, man. Everyone is hormones, Prime Tabs. If you want to talk about them, it's fine. We can. We can do it in a proper way as well. You don't have to act up on show.
Save it for the locker room, chap. But yeah, some nice taps out of Big. I mean, initially,
Out of
Big Omen.
no Prime Taps.
Oh yeah, well, you know, everyone kind of got involved though. You know,
Yeah,
Had
but
some tip taps.
they're branded.
You know, a quick.
It's all about the branding.
Yeah.
We're like a stud farm in that
Oh,
sense.
yeah,
All about the branding at the end of the day.
Gross. Yeah, quick
No, wait,
two on.
hang on, they're not about branding. They're about.
No. Yeah, even worse. A quick 2-on-5 game. Why are we even talking about the pistol? It's too late. You've put insemination in my brain, and now I can't get it out. I guess that's kind of the point.
Hugo, did you grow up on a stud farm?
No. You look a bit like a stud yourself, Harry. Very handsome
Wow.
and full of energy. Or something.
No.
Oh dear.
Ashes to ashes, cream to cream. Bloody's dead in middle. What does it mean? A 4-5-on-3?
45 versus 3? That's
45 on
that's
3?
not fair. That's not
Look at
fair.
Result go.
Yeah, do they know they were jumping?
He's very, very deep.
The deeper they are, the harder they fall. I think. No, it's the bigger they are. And so, Big don't want to fall because they would make a very large crater in the ground at this point. They're huge. They're on top of the world. 5-on-2. The CT comeback is coming in. VP's force buy is getting pushed to the side.
Yeah, there's a chance to, you know, put the bomb in your hand and look at it, but to bomb plant? Nah. For that, Nick's gonna have to kill you for that. That's, Lomik, they're trying their best to kill him after time, and admittedly, he's a bit of a problem. He's a bit of a nuisance. I'm trying to think of what the word would be. He's just there smashing up the place while they're trying to manage their money. Those two things don't go hand in hand. So now we have a little situation on our hands, Hugo. This was 10-5, if you remember. You've been watching this. I know you have, just like me. This was 10-5. Now it's 10-7. There is, you know, some hope forming for Big Omen Academy as time goes on. That much is undeniable. Especially with another eco round coming, seeing as that was the 4 spy out of Vp.Prodigy. This scoreline's going to be a lot closer than it ever felt like it was going to get. That's just all on the back of these conversions in the pistol. So the point I'm trying to make, hope's not lost for Big Omen Academy yet.
Yeah, never a bad time to believe. But this is where the true test starts, Harry, is Vp.Prodigy coming with a gun round. They've had some AKs already this half, but that was in the second round force. This is a lot prettier. So, let's see the results of this first buy round here. VP splitting up. Going to be coming in through under, I imagine, after some B fakery. You see all this util going over the B site. This is all a ruse. They're going under. The bomb is up in Palace right now. How many will sell the fake? You might want to send someone in just to commit. Right now, not that many panic rotates. People still holding off on A. Close ramp setup for 2.
Yeah, I mean, you wonder why
spotted.
they're holding off, right? Like, it's not like the bombs just swung out of Palace or anything and fought them both.
I'll do it.
That certainly kept them in. I mean, why wouldn't it?
I guess you're just hoping for more of a reaction there out of Big, right? You throw all that util, looks like a Mirage. You're hoping Big start moving away from the A site, and you want to peek Palace to catch them leaving. But Big, they don't fall for it. Very aware in their first full gun round here. Good flash. Result gets the kill, but it's still a 3-on-4, even with that frag. Got a lot more to do here, and you don't have much map control. Oh my god. They're going to respawn. Go all the way back to middle, where Glaved has already taken space. He hears the steps. Oh, obliterated. Dinks result on that peak, but hell, you'll take that if you're VP, right? Result's now a dead man walking. Cheerful's going to try and trade him. And they've got a 2v1 on B, so don't count them out.
Yeah, the guy they got to get past is Aqua, though, in this. Ooh, well, never mind.
That won't help your confidence. He's 5-14 right now. What else could he have done there?
That's brutal. He tries to just play it all right, you know. He tries to just keep it safe, keep it hidden,
get
peek
one.
at the last moment. Now there's still a chance, and as fast as it appeared, it's gone. It's gone. It's like a shooting star. You wish upon it in that moment, but then back into oblivion it goes. A vast nothingness of space.
You still believe in space?
There is simultaneously both, you know, a sea of emptiness and yet infinite being beyond our Earth's borders,
I just
Hugo.
call it the Pacific Ocean. I don't know why. Oh, beyond our Earth's borders. Okay, I see where you're going with this. Yeah, I mean, it's pretty big, man. What's that look you're giving me?
No, just
Not happy?
disgust.
Yeah, okay, well.
No, I have an ocean-related question for you, but it's going to wait because Cheerful has opened this round up.
He's opened or he's oceaned?
He's opened the round up.
Got it. Reese, how you here, bud? Oh my goodness. Catches Prime Taps by surprise, as well as us. Diving through the con smoke, roof fire, hits the ground running. And with that, Big might just be forced to save 2 on 5. Hell, you could even start hunting here if you're VP. Safe CT plant. And this is their round. You want to talk oceans with me?
Yeah.
Is this a good question?
I don't know. It's
All right.
it's just like
Well.
a thought more than anything.
Oh, okay, right, hit me. Is this appropriate? You look very hesitant.
No, so you once spoke to me about
Oh no, let's
sperm
not.
whales
Oh, sperm whales.
and how they sleep like sitting up. Maybe that's a bad way.
horizontal.
Yeah,
Right, vertically is the one.
vertically.
Yeah, dangling down, more like, yeah. What about that? Did you
I
not
don't
Google
know,
like
it
I told
just
you?
disturbs me.
Did you Google it like I told you to?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, why? I guess that's my question, Hugo. As the guy who brought it to my attention, why do the
well,
sperm whales?
As a spermologist, it's just how they be. It's just how they do it. I don't know. How would you sleep in the ocean, Harry? Would you?
I don't know, because where would I, if I fell asleep, would I sink to the floor or would I rise to the roof
Depends.
of the ocean, which
Yeah,
is
the air. Depends how much concrete I'd like, tie to your back. Really, I think would be the answer to that.
my
one.
back? That's like proper evil, bro. That's
Yeah,
like,
got to make it happen.
not even the mafia are out there doing that to folks. They're at least putting it around the foot. There's
Well,
some chance.
It all ends with the same result, really. I can't answer those questions, but maybe Google can, Harry. You'll have to figure out in your own time. Right now, we're on the clock. VP and Big Omen Academy, crunch time right now. Double AWP here for Big. None for VP. They're trying to take Connector away. Lapex has been forced to concede, and Prime Taps tries, but he fails as Bloody spams him through the smoke. 5 on 4. And Big, I have no idea where to go, where to look. Still stacked with 2 at B, playing a retake setup on A. Nothing wrong with that. That's in fact probably what they'll have to do with VP grouping back and spawn.
Ooh, Apex with the swing. There's one, but he's traded after that. That's the red carpet rolled out, but it's red because it's stained with the blood of your friends / enemies. You mean it could go either way? A 3-on-3? That's right. We don't know who's staining the carpet yet, but someone's gonna result holding this little murder hole. Nick And Glaive back in CT are peeking on through, but they can't see anything yet. Roofire could meet an untimely demise if he tries to go into ramp, but he's going to hang around on Tetris. This is really focused around jungle right now, and the idea of holding on to that and Tetris in this post plant, but they lose Tetris, and jungle's not faring much better. Aqua's going to mop them both up, and that little post plant falls apart.
Yeah, big. They're onto this comeback carry, right? We may have been very impressed at what VP showed us in that first half, but you know, while I wouldn't say these rounds are anywhere near as clean for Big, they're not as decisive. They're still coming through, and that's really all that matters at this point in the game. They're one behind. It's another buy round out of VP. The bomb plants, the constant bomb plants, are getting them in, but soon Big will be right back in control of this game, if they are not already. City side comeback here on Mirage. We've had our fair share of long games already, games that just don't seem to quit. Why would this be any different?
Oh, is this a little bit faster? It certainly looks like it, Hugo. They've flashed over Palace. They're trying to get out. And, well, it was meant to be a little bit faster. It might actually be right up to the usual pace. They've not been treated kindly on the entrance into the A site. And so, very, very quickly, this might become a more standard VP round. And they wanted to try and run New down on A.
Rufire's chasing Aqua back to B. Saw him on that push, but Aqua didn't give it up.
Hey, Rufire's got the bomb, doesn't he?
Yeah, he's trying to get to B
he dropped
before
it
Aqua.
back. Ooh, look at
This
him.
window player, though,
Yeah,
has the
Glaive
cross.
should have the cross locked in, but timings are a funny thing, don't you know? And Rufire,
Faced out.
he's the little time goblin. He's the guy with the clock arms, you know, fully outstretched. You know, Nick all alone under Palace here, and Rufire's gonna find him. Time goblin Rufire. That's a missed molly. That's a missed opportunity, and they can't actually cross to get this bomb down just yet. They're still having a hold. Not what you want.
Yeah, you don't know about that short player, if they're going to peek you right. It seems like Rufire, where's he going? Bomb's in jungle right now. We don't have a lot of time for this. He's going to try and get up towards B, faking things out right now. The AWP just deals with him easily. Cheerful. He has a 1v1 temporarily, but Lapex is calling, and he's going to hit the shot on the cross. Cheerful low. A short peek will end his round, and it's incoming. He's a dead man. He just doesn't know it yet. 11 up on the board for Big. And man, they're making it happen. Aqua taking the AWP, putting it to good use. That's one way to get back into a game, right? You're having a slow performance, take an AWP. We've seen everyone AWP here for Big, right? Nick's been running it, Glaved in the past, Lapex now currently, and now Aqua too. Prime tap, so you wouldn't want to waste his sickly aim on an AWP with his headshot percentage. And so VP, they're learning this one is far from done. 7 rounds played, only one of them coming up for VP.
Oh, Lomic trying to hit Aqua on this jump peak. It's clearing my throat in case he was going to hit it so I could let out an ungodly screech. But of course, Aqua stops giving angles to that AWP in the apartments. Rufire's at it again. Look at this guy. Look at him. Rufire, number 5, guy in con. He's pushing on in, over towards jungle. He's snuck under the AWP in window. How does he keep finding these? How does he keep finding this room?
I don't know. Oh, that fake player running back. It's all a bait into Lapex. That's what they wanted. That's what they'll get.
The saddest part is they think the Rufire was boosted up con. Oh, sorry, boosted up window. They don't even know that he was already in A out towards jungle. He's called for the rest of the team to move in anyway, right? Him getting that deep at least now means they know that this A site didn't have many players, you know, cognizant of these site positions, but Lapex with that incredible double is probably just won Big Omen Academy the round, hasn't he? Result stuck out in the open, out in the limelight.
Oh,
And the light's full of limes. It's really stinging. Oh, there's Nick cementing that.
yeah, Glaive could have stopped the plant there. He killed another player anyway. He did fine, but the call came in. He lined it up. Don't know what stopped him shooting. Either way, it's a round. It's a retake, and it's pretty easy as Big get it done yet again on this A site. I don't know what's going on. I don't know what happened to VP. I mean, it's half switch, obviously, where they've fallen off massively, but this is just a strange game right now. Big refusing to quit, and VP just refusing.
Is this another go at one of these fast A plays? Last time they grouped everyone in Palace, they tried to go out fast with a flash. It didn't really work. It didn't really work at all. But this time, you know, it's a little different. It's a little more delayed. They're not running into this first belt of utility. On top of that, Rufire has gotten all the way up con, and he's already cleared under Palace for you. He's already cleared the entire A site. Rufire's like, actually, boys, you know what? Just leave it to me. I don't even need Palace. It's fine. I'm in. Let's go.
Yeah, I mean, Big gambled B this round. That's why Rufire got so much space. But he has just generally been taking a lot of space and getting away with it. Oh, no, the second molly. Nick just switched off. He does get back in time, but now getting spammed through the ticket booth. Yeah, so Big were leaning B. That's why they had this very passive setup with a CT player holding the window from spawn. And now they've just got, that's all they've got, spawn and B. Spamming short, can't deny the open plant, and retaking from CT. Big, they need to be moving fairly soon here. They may have time, they may have kits, but with 5 players alive, VP can stall this clock out right to the end.
Yeah. Result. First man to make contact. And
TikTok.
yeah, time is running out. They are always trading this, though, and that's
smoke.
keeping them interested, but the smoke on the bomb is missed. You can't win this, surely. Yeah, they're on the bomb, but Lapex can't cover. And so there's the round for Vp.Prodigy. It was about time.
Yeah, I mean, Lomik was literally saving. Lomik was top mid, spawn side, like he was ready to go. So very fortunate the Big don't, you know, get in there and get on the bomb in the smoke. But they threw the wrong smoke on triple.
Yeah,
they thought it was.
they thought it was a con plant.
Yeah, but
in reality, it was a ramp plant.
Damn it! You hate to see that, don't you? But hey, good news for VP fans. They're back in, right? All it takes is Big taking the lead for VP to realize what they're fighting for, and now they've got to fight twice as hard to close this map out. But of course, it's CT economy, Harry, so of course Big are broke. No surprise. Nothing new.
Ooh! Lapex! There's a lot of them in there! There's a lot of skeletons in that cupboard. Why? Why are there so many skeletons in there? It's not even near Halloween. Not even close. And so they're trying to walk out of Palace, pushed up at ramp as Prime taps, and ooh, he could have the mother load. He could have the moment on his hands here. He hears them leaving, but that's all he's able to get from this position. Still, it's info. It's something. You have an idea of where these guys that were once adorning your Palace walls are now heading elsewhere. And so maybe we see some rotations for Big Omen Academy. I don't actually think Prime Tap's heard it. I think I told you all he did, and I think I'm lying to you. There's not really much of a reaction for Big Omen Academy here. And he was pretty far away. They did leave it a good while before they started running. So with just Aqua in the B site, he does have Glaive over in Market who can come in and support at the drop of a hat. But still, these two have got to hold on because they're in for a wild ride.
Yeah, Yeah, all over the site, behind the smokes, in the corners, and still VP clear them. Both players pushed out. Big are now on for a retake, and VP are hunting them down. Forget the plant. We're in for the kills. Finally, the bomb on the ground. Nick has a gun at his feet somewhere. He's having a great game if he can grab it, maybe, but nice flick out of Lomic, and VP take the lead right back. They really should have. It started scary, right, with a Deagle kill coming in for Glaved, and the AWP almost picking a player out of Palace, but they're not able to convert it. And they really shouldn't have ever been able to convert it. Here's Big's buy round. And here's their opportunity. But first, a tactical timeout.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is a huge game for Big, right? Like, they're looking to lock in this top 3 spot at LAN. Let's be real here at this point. We're so late in the tournament. Tomorrow's our last day. We don't have room for VP at LAN. They ain't going to make it. They aren't going to cut it. Really, they're just trying to stop Big's opportunity here, who are still
iconic, actually, really.
Just in that top 3, Fnatic Rising 7 and 6 in number 4. So, yeah, there's no Big loses game. There's no guarantee they're through. Everything can change tomorrow.
I kind of love the VP are fighting this hard just to
wreck someone else's chance. Well, yeah, also, you want to prove yourself, right? What if there's a season 2 of Weplay Academy
that's
League?
true.
What if you want a re-invitation? Well, ending bottom of the board will probably not help your chances there. The more maps you win, the better. VP are fighting for pride. And that's powering them on more than anything else has so far. Little contact cat play. A fake smokes draw the attention, but the AWP is in the right place at the right time. Lapex delivering, dropping the bomb, forces VP to smoke that off. And in doing so, now the jig is up. Now they know, Big being, knowing where VP are going. There's the bomb a second time around. And what could go wrong here for Big?
Yeah, that was also just knife out into ladder room there. That's going to give that kill over with really no option to fight back. And now, what do Vp.Prodigy want to do? Like, they've got to get the bomb back. Oh, that's nice. Cheerful. Oh, that's nice.
Okay.
Cheerful makes us believe again. They do regain control of the bomb. Big double from Cheerful. Oh, they owe him everything, man. If you're Roofire and you're Bloody K and you've just seen him do that in this round, you must be breathing a collective sigh of relief. This was almost around getting out of hand, too far past the point in the opening, 30 seconds. Well, now we're in the final 30 seconds, Hugo. Vp.Prodigy once again milking this clock for all that it's worth. Milk. Prime taps. He's here. He's getting in. Pressured, but he doesn't crumble. And Nick and Lapex win out their fights as well. 13-13, Hugo, we're all tied up. Big Omen Academy, they take that one back in their own hands. There are millions of hands.
Yeah. Did you know the average amount of hands that a person has is less than 2? Just on average.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's kind of a weird fun fact. The average person has less than 2 hands.
That was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Do you know the exact number?
No, it's going to be 1 point something, but I don't know the maths. Quick shot for Lapex down lower, and at this equalized point in the game, every kill counts for so much more. Out the A site is Cheerful. He's been leading with some great entries here, but he's going to have to provide. There he does. Result's gone. Cheerful tapping through the gap. Can't take down Prime Taps, who's given up A in a 4-on-3, looking to play retake with his unit. Bigger still clearing the B apartments, but soon going to realize, nope, this is it. This is all the round has come down to this little A attack with a mid lurker. This AWP is still holding onto middle, but it won't be able to see anyone crawling up connector. Bloody gets it for free. This is still very passive for Big. They're just waiting for any kind of lurk. If this is not full A, we will know. And at this point, the penny's starting to drop. Spam through the smoke perhaps, but the molly denies it until an open plant comes in for Con. This is still winnable for VP, even though they are a man down.
Yeah, Bloody K holding on to Con. Ooh, Cheerful. Now he's got their attention, and maybe he didn't want it. Maybe the spotlight was a little too much to bear. Oh, Lomic's dead as well. Bloody, they've seen him, but he's still good for that first kill. It's traded. Big Omen Academy are up in the lead. And Hugo, I did just, you know, I don't actually want it, but basically, right, where we were just saying about Vp.Prodigy and Big and like what's on the line here. I do just want to reiterate something here, right?
Yeah.
First 3 places going to LAN, it's all looking good. Vp.Prodigy do still have a chance to make it to LAN. They can make it through that gauntlet playing stage. So that's what they're looking to cement right now. You know, dead last is Furia Academy. That's why this win is important to Vp.Prodigy. They want to try and rise above Furia, and they can do that by winning this game. If they win this, Furia, even if they win their game tomorrow, can't catch back up. So Furia would be dead last.
Damn.
Yeah. Sorry, I wasn't.
No.
It kind of caught me out in the moment, and I was like, I swear that isn't the only thing they're competing.
Important clarification.
Yeah.
Very important clarification. No, I think I missed the fact that the last team is out of the count for that next stage. Very important. Yeah, there's always hope, Harry. There's always chance.
Plus, I always tune out when you're talking.
Yeah,
so.
I mean, couldn't really blame you. It's the only chance you get to tune out, I guess.
Yeah.
I mean, if you're tuning out when you're talking, I'd be a little worried about the content.
Oh, no, I do that as well.
Oh, okay. That
Normally, it just disappears down a
casting.
trail of madness.
Yeah, no, that makes a lot of sense.
So now we're at this point. Big Omen Academy, they're both teams, it's like a tug of war. It's like they're both giving it everything they've got, but as you're putting more in, you're left with less and less in the tank. And the real guys that's a problem for right now is Vp.Prodigy. If they lose this, they've got nothing, and I mean that in the purest sense of the word. They have got nothing up against 15, and that would very, very likely be Big Omen Academy walking away with this. And for Vp.Prodigy, suddenly that situation where they could still finish last, that is something we then have to start to consider. It's kind of out of their hands. It's also based on how Furia do.
And them tomorrow as well.
Yeah.
Right.
So, you know, you really don't want this. Vp.Prodigy, they want this fail-safe of a victory here. And starting the round off a man down, not how you want to begin it.
Yeah, Big looking to lock in LAN right now. 4 kills away from that, at least guarantee the pressure off of overtime. They don't want overtime. They want the win clean and quick right here, right now. Through the connector, the flash does nothing to Prime taps, and he concedes after 1, staying safe in the corner, making sure they can't trade, and with more time ticking away, VP are low on it, 30 seconds. Result. I mean, at this point, the kills aren't coming to you. You've got to go to them. Bomb getting planted. Results here for the late backstab. Don't know how they've allowed the plant. Big have been very passive in these past few rounds. And VP have realized that. But even with Big playing passive, they're setting up for retake. They're more than capable of coming in together. And Aqua's jump spot provides a kill, leaving a 1-on-5 that was never going to happen. Big 15 rounds, ladies and gents, and 1 more to lock in LAN.
And considering I was just talking about the importance of money, the importance of it for Vp.Prodigy, to add insult to injury, right? As I kind of highlighted, VP, they don't have a lot. The bomb plant has actually helped them out here at having like full AKs purchasable. Otherwise, there wouldn't have been any. So that's a pretty rough spot to be in, right? But now you have guns. You've got everything you need. However, that was a flawless round for Big Omen Academy. So you're grinding this out till the end of the game. Let's go to the Big Omen team speak. Let's listen in. What's up, big boys?
Instant Window.
Pass auf beim
Viel,
Ladder
bitte
Crossing.
viel. Viele Flashes nur, warte. Close
Einer
Con,
B,
einer
kein B
top
exploden.
mit.
Follow dahinter.
Popcorn Smoke.
Popcorn Smoke, vielleicht boosted.
Ich halte gerade nur den Window Boost.
Ich smoke kurz.
Ich smoke ab hier.
Okay, smoke
Kannst auf
nicht.
Bait spielen, Alex.
Okay.
Kann
Die
nicht Con
Backside.
spielen. Ich kann nicht Con spielen, du bist ja nicht Ladder. Window resmoked. Ich schieb CT.
Trotzdem weiter.
Obwohl, ich
CT
halte einfach
bleiben.
Window Boost, scheiß drauf.
Ja, wir spielen eher Retake.
Können aber Con hoch wieder Bank vormoven, ne?
Ach, du musst nicht peeken, Alex. Ich hab First Contact.
Okay.
Flash einmal B-Ups rein. Bleib da einfach.
A-Flash.
Flash.
Rampe raus, einer.
Lass Window jetzt offen, ich schieb
Der
CT.
ist raus, Rampe. Einer ist raus.
Bank geht vor, 2.
Lieber.
A.
Flash wahrscheinlich gleich City.
Ja.
Meine ich.
Bin
Ticket
Anti-Flash.
gemollet.
Kann ich dich Jungle reinflashen?
Ich spiele
Kannst du, wenn
ganz
du
spät
Teil, ja?
kurz.
Smoke uns gleich vor, Base.
Du darfst nicht davor stehen. Flash fliegt.
Spiel ganz spät kurz.
Jungle close.
Ah, gib mir auch.
Ich bin noch saven.
Ja, sollten wir auch. Auch bis im Kitchen. Alle Jungle.
Ja, Jungle hinter mir.
Brauchen die auch gar nicht. Du bist noch Full Util?
Ich bin Edward. Schade.
Schade, egal.
Beide werden, ich hab 1 AP.
Lukas?
Ja?
Vertraust du mir nochmal letzte Runde Orban?
Also,
Ah, fuck. Hab ich
Alex
noch
legt
Geld?
gerne. Alex kann gerne legen.
And well, now we stand at a point where overtime is a possibility, Hugo. OT. Those two, it's a combination of a consonant and a vowel.
Yeah.
And that consonant vowel combo, I keep thinking they're the same thing.
It's 2 letters.
That's a scary old world to be in because it's a lot of uncertainty when you deal with that.
Yeah, VP have gone through their fair share of overtimes. Big don't want to meet them there, and Lapex
Oh.
flashed out. They saw him get down lower.
They
They
did.
know he's trapped right now.
He's like the little Santa statue on top of a Christmas tree.
You can focus your entire round about just getting this guy
Yeah.
out of position. He is trapped.
You've got him stuck there, mate. He can't do anything else. That's just a free kill waiting to happen, and there it is. Roofire secures it.
Lapex would just love to frag, man. If you could take one with him, go so far at getting big in this round, but now someone else needs to be the hero. Prime Taps steps up to the plate. Aqua's got B control. You can see Big are getting stressed. They've run all these very safe, passive CT rounds. Now they're starting to be aggressive. Now they're throwing everything out the window. Prime Taps, will he clear ramp? They're coming back to spawn
Oh
right
my
now.
gosh. No, they're
grouping
gonna be,
back
they're gonna
in B.
be.
He's going to get backstabbed. Resol has no idea.
No, but Resol's not
He'll
turning either.
He'll realize, don't you worry.
What?
But will he realize in time?
Oh, he's running now. He's running.
He's
Prime
dead.
Taps, he's running. He's got a back turn. Oh my goodness. Good. Nicks him with another. Don't say the one back turn at the wrong time is what's going to make the difference.
Oh my.
Glaved is in B, and they
This is
never
it.
should have had their back turn to Prime Taps. It might have given everything away. VP, they were 1 away from overtime, and now they're still so close, and yet so far. We go the full 30 rounds, and Big Omen Academy, a little flank timing hit by Prime Taps, a little bit too much movement from Result, and that there is a Big Omen Academy game after all.
Yeah, congrats. They lock in land, right? Of course, as you said, VP not out of contention as they can fight for it tomorrow. They can fight for, avoiding that bottom spot and still having a chance. But for Big, man, what a game. What a crazy game. That was a comeback from a 10-5 half. Keep that in mind, VP. It felt like they couldn't drop the ball, yet they still managed to. Okay, we'll throw it back to the desk. We'll throw it back to our new host and the birthday boy in Pimp.